Welcome to PrepsNet Coach Speak with West Point Warriors head football coach, Kevin McCravy, powered by Campus Traditions. Here's your host, Aubrey Johnson.
Welcome back, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you for being here again.
All right. So the last 2 weeks have not been too kind to you and your team. You've lost to two crosstown rivals. Let's talk about it.
All right.
First game was against Good Hope. You lost 42-7. Tell us about that night.
It was tough on us. We
Yeah.
were a little bit shell shocked. I think that we might have went in riding a little high
Right.
after game one.
Right.
And anytime you play a county school out here, it's everybody makes a really big deal about it.
Right.
For sure. So one thing that we kind of talked about is don't make the opponent bigger than the game itself.
Yes.
So that was kind of the message after that one.
Yeah.
Trying to get them locked back in and
Good.
all that to get ready to go play another rival school the very next week.
Yes, sir. Both of them are very good, but that Fairview team last Friday, boy, they are tough. You lost to them 42-15. How did that day go?
Effort-wise, we showed much more effort in the Fairview game.
Okay.
We all of the mistakes that we made were not because of effort.
Right.
They were all mental mistakes. So
Okay.
we did a better job of flying the football.
Yeah.
We executed the offensive game plan better.
Good.
So it was not an effort thing there. So
Right.
it was just and we told the kids, like, you're going to make mistakes, but if you're going to make mistakes, make a mistake going 100 miles an hour.
There you go.
And that's what we did. That's what we did. So
if you're going to miss big.
Right.
But going 100 miles an hour.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So losing to rivals can really have an effect on a player's psyche. You're 1-2 right now. What do you say or do to make the players feel better, kind of keep their spirits up?
Well, for the most part, our message is still the same. We're
Yeah.
still going to work on ourselves.
Okay.
That's been the message ever since I got here.
Sure.
We have to go out and work on ourselves. It doesn't matter who we're playing. We've got to get better as a team. We've got to work on ourselves.
Gotcha.
So we've continued that message this week as well.
Okay.
Let's go out there and work on us. Let's go out there and get better. Let's go out and us get better.
Right.
So that's kind of been the biggest message.
Sure.
And the kids this week have bounced back well. And
Nice.
they knew too that last week wasn't an effort thing.
Right.
So so the energy at practice has still been up. It's just the effort's there.
Good.
It's just let's just go out there and work on
Just
ourselves.
continue to do it.
That's right.
Yeah. Good deal. So as far as injuries, do you have any nagging injuries, people that aren't, going to make it back to the field for a while?
No, we've been pretty fortunate. I think I mentioned last time
Okay.
we've had a couple of hamstrings, a couple of hip pointers and stuff like that. But for the most part, nobody's out for an extended period of time, so we are
Well,
pretty
that's
healthy.
good. Good deal.
We've been very, very fortunate to stay healthy through all these.
Keep it going. Tomorrow you travel to Lawrence County. It's a region game. They are also 1-2 on the year thus far. What do you expect to see from the Red Devils?
They're gonna play hard.
Right.
There's no doubt they're gonna play hard. Coach Voss over there is a good friend of mine. We've talked all week long. We've talked about every day this week.
Oh wow.
I know that he's got a lot of younger players.
Right.
We saw them in JV already this year, so kind of got an idea of
What they're going to do.
What they're going to do.
Yeah.
They got an idea what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And they're well coached.
Sure.
And they play hard. I mean,
Yeah.
they play the game the right
Okay.
way. They play hard.
Okay. Should be interesting.
It should be.
All
Should
right.
be.
So the following Friday, you actually have a bye.
Mhm.
Now, I know that you're going to be preparing for the 26 matchup against Hayden, but how else will you use that time with the team?
Well, we will. So this week in the weight room, we've kind of backed off of a little bit.
Right.
Next week, we're going to crank it back up some more.
Okay.
And then we're going to use Monday and Tuesday as big-time fundamental days.
Okay, yeah.
We're probably not even going to see each other as a team
right.
Monday and Tuesday. We're going to split up and really hit a lot of the things that we haven't had as much time to do as we had like in the summer.
Sure.
Kind of got to go back and reiterate some fundamentals type
Yep.
stuff. A lot of individual work. And then Wednesday, we're probably going to get out and scrimmage each other. And we're probably going to call it a week at that point. And give
Okay.
them Thursday,
Yeah.
Friday off. So
Give them
we're
a
gonna
little
be
rest.
A little heavier.
Yes.
And then let them get rested up and get ready for the second half of the season.
Okay. All right. Good deal. Well, Coach, that's our show. We appreciate your time And as always, we appreciate yours. We'll see you next time for another West Point edition of Coach Speak.